Hi and welcome to 𝗪𝗶𝗆𝗄𝗃 Gambler's channel. This is a review of the 𝗪𝗶𝗆 roulette strategy. If you look in the description box, there's a link that will take you to the 𝗪𝗶𝗆𝗄𝗃 Gambler's website where you can read the review. There's also some other important information in the description box about the website and stuff in general. And just touch on this balance here, as I do with my other game reviews. It is in free play mode. The purpose of these game reviews really is to add some more depth to the site, more content on the pages about the games and stuff, so I'll just cover that like I always do. Now this system is similar to the martingale system strategy, where you do have to increase your bets when you start hitting your losing run, and we'll look at that in a little bit more depth shortly when it happens. You have to pick an even money bet, again like the martingale, so 1 to 18, 19 to 36, odd or even, red or black. It's not quite 50-50 because of the zero, but it's as close as you're going to get. Playing European roulette's your best bet, you only got the 1-0 on there. So what stake you choose obviously is down to your own bankroll size. I've done it as €5 on the review, so I'm going to stick to that. But with this system, it's more classing these as units rather than cash, because that's the way it's going to work the strategy itself. So we put 1 on there, that's classed as 1 unit. So we'll spin that. Let's see what happens. So it's a win, so you're just going to rebet that if you have a winning spin on your first one. Go again. It's another win, so rebet again, quick profit. So there's the first loss. So now you're placing 1 unit on the first bet, didn't we? So now you just increase again, you're progressing as you would do with the martingale, but to 2 units. So you spin that. That's another loss. So what you do now is you go again, you just increase by 1 unit every time you lose. So now it's up to €15 in total, but 3 units. If this was the martingale strategy, this bet would now be 20, but it's not, it's 15. You're just going up in units all the time. So there's a win. So again, this is another interesting point now. If this was the martingale strategy, you would go back to your initial stake, but you don't on this, you just knock off a unit. So now your bet goes to €10. So that's a loss. So you go again, you add a unit, so you're back to 15 now. That's another win, so you're back to 10. And the way this works is eventually you will get back to €5 if you was playing it forever and a day, of course. I mean, it's happened straight away here for us, so it's quite good for the purpose of the review. But once you get back to your initial stake, the amount of winning spins you've had in that series of going up from 5 to say 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and getting back down to your initial €5 stake, the amount of times you win every time is classed as €5. So if you've won 10 times in that series, then you'll be €50 in profit by the time you get back to this point. So it's not a bad system, because it doesn't quite hammer your balance as much as what the martingale would do with, doubling up on every bet. You can soon cripple yourself, or you can hit the table limit and then it's game over for you there, especially if you're hundreds or thousands in. With this strategy, you're never going to hit that table limit unless you're starting off with like 1,000. But on the smaller bets, you're never ever going to break that table limit. But the downside is, as I do say in the review as well, if you go on a real bad losing streak, say 10 or 15 spins, then you know you could be up at like a 60 or 65 euro per spin, and to get that many wins back to back, to get it back down to €5 in a short session, it's quite unlikely that you're probably going to get there. You're going to need more time to average the spins out and average your luck out to get back to that point. So I mean, here it's a real quick session. The spins have actually had, and there was a couple of wins to start with and then the up and down, but it's a €25 profit. If you was on a small bankroll, say you started with €100 or a couple of €100, you kind of 10% up there on a €200 balance. So it would be sensible to walk away with that and try look another day, because eventually, I do say in all of the roulette reviews and stuff, the house edge will catch up with you in the end, and it will have all of your balance and more. So just keep that in mind. We'll just go through once more with this. So we'll start out again, a €5 spin. We started off with a win, so it rebets. If we go again, the win. So there's the first loss. So we go up to 2 units, €10. Now back to 5. It's not, you know, it's played quite well in this. You can see that short term you could do quite well off it, a real quick session, but this would be, as I've just said, you would walk now probably with a small profit and count yourself lucky that you've not ended up on 25, 30 or €35 spins, trying your best to get 7 or 8 wins in a row to get back down to get your profit. So just bear that in mind if you do try this strategy. Thanks for watching. There'll be more reviews and real play coming soon, so thank you.